Well, let's go ahead and move on over to the next topic, guys. I'm excited about this, and I got a little video for you that can kind of show what this person can do. And here you go.
You once brought hope.
Now I bring justice.
Justice is blind, not heartless. Vengeance of horror.
All right. That brings us to our sixth topic, guys.
I'm like, I'll be damn. I mean, you could do all that and then justice. My goodness, man, fatality.
You know what I'm saying? That brings us to our sixth topic of the day. That is Dr. Fate, guys. That is Dr. Fate, and we got some casting. The old James Bond himself, Pierce Brosnan, has been cast as Dr. Fate. And I have the report right here from the Hollywood Reporter. It says the Black Adam's Pierce Brosnan to play DC hero Dr. Fate opposite Dwayne Johnson, and they have the exclusive. And guys, I'm very, very excited about this. If you don't know who Dr. Fate is, basically, he is a magician, but in DC, he's basically like the Doctor Strange of the DC universe. And so
I'm first story, right?
Yes, sir. And if I'm going out of order, I apologize, but I want to come to Lamont first. You know, one of the comic book heads here. How are you feeling about this casting of Dr. Fate and Pierce Brosnan as well?
Big Pierce Brosnan fan, have always been, but I heard he got in some trouble the last couple of weeks, and I haven't read why he got in trouble, but it looked like it was some rumblings about some social justice issues, so I'm had to follow up. But as of now, I've loved him. You heard me talk about Dante's Peak. I felt like he brought that out. And in terms of Dr. Fate, the people in the comment section are hitting it right on the head. He is kind of DC's first version of Doctor Strange. Now, they've got a cat called Constantine who came out after Dr. Fate. But Dr. Fate has a temple where he enchants the temple, similar to way Doctor Strange has his little temple that he protects. And once you get in that temple, it's very hard to deal with him. He will even transport people through that cross hook thing y'all just seen him whipping Superman's ass with. Yes, he will transport you through that temple in there. And once you get in there, you're pretty much done. You can forget it. He has whipped Mephisto in there. He's whipped Nightmare in that temple. He has beat Black Adam's ass. He has beat Shazam's ass in that temple. And the thing about him is his power, his magic is as strong as the people that gave Black Adam and Shazam their magic. That's how old Dr. Fate is. And I am excited about them casting the older version of Dr. Fate because that's what they did with Pierce Brosnan. This is going to be an older, more grizzled version. And I just wonder, is he going to be the person to take down Black Adam? Because there's a comic iteration where Black Adam was whipping everybody and they had to call in Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate get him in that temple and it's a wrap.
Already. Before I come to OneTakeBigDog, let me bring this up for the people out there. His powers and abilities. Dr. Fate possesses various powers due to Nabu's training, such as spellcasting, flight, superhuman strength, invulnerability, telekinesis, telepathy, pyrokinesis, and lightning manipulation, teleportation, healing, force fields, ice manipulation, immateriality, and the ability to travel between parallel Earths. However, Fate is unable to counteract spells that have already been cast and are in effect, but is able to cancel elemental spells cast by weaker magicians. Fate is also weak to gas attacks and lack of oxygen and can also be overpowered if knocked unconscious. I mean, everybody ain't perfect. Face magical manifests in the shape of Egyptian hieroglyphs, such as the Ankh. Face powers have been described as the true conversion of energy into matter and matter into energy. OneTakeBigDog, how do you feel about Dr. Fate? I know you know about him. How are you feeling about this casting with Pierce Brosnan, my brother? How do you feel?
Man, I low-key feel like Lamont went inside my head and just grabbed everything I was going to say and said it before me.
No.
Because it was a part of me just want to tell you to stop and let me say something. You know? I really
you can say it again.
everything.
You can say it again.
Listen, I really echo everything he said, because in a movie like Black Adam, this is going to be. I don't see anybody else as far as all the cast and stuff and all the people they have in this film. I see no other person standing a chance against Black Adam other than Dr. Fate. And like Lamont said, like this is the old grizzled version of him, who is very ruthless.
Yes.
Rude. Like he is. Like, yo, once he puts that helmet on, it's pretty much a wrap. Okay,
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Because like once I think it's called a helmet of fate, obviously, but like there's been other iterations where like the person who puts on the helmet basically is took over by the boot, and like they lose all free will, just so he can use his power to his full capabilities. So this is going to be really good. I think the cast is perfect. I like the setting. It seems like it's gonna be in, and it seems like they really gonna play with the magic, because in Shazam they play with it a little bit, but I feel like since you have Dr. Fate, you're gonna play with it a lot more. Which you have the Rock, who's this big jack guy who's going to be very physical, but as Black Adam, he also has the magic element. But when you have Dr. Fate, that counteracts all of that physical strength because he's a superior sorcerer. So this is great.
Already. So Larry, these two gentlemen down below know much more about this character than I do, and I love the enthusiasm. I know this much about Dr. Fate, but what I do know about him is pretty cool. With everything we talked about so far, how are you feeling about this, and also the casting with Pierce Brosnan?
I'm just gonna say yes.
Already, yeah. Hey, that's so simple and sweet. Yes, cool. I'm with that, my brother. Also, just
OneTake went in depth with y'all a little bit more about that helmet. I was gonna leave the helmet alone because the helmet has its own. The basic way to put this down is, if you guys can remember how Doctor Strange's cape has a life of his own. In essence, this helmet can do the same thing. And OneTake kind of hit on it a little bit. So this is be nuts, man. It's going to be nuts.
Nice. Yeah, I think so. And Dr.
Fate is still a sorcerer on his own. He doesn't need the helmet for all of his powers because he's still a sorcerer in his own right. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So that the helmet just, it makes him go Super Saiyan, enhances it.
Yeah, basically gets the power of the boost, and that's
forget it. It's like universal galactic power once he
already. Well, I'm here for it.
You, man.
I'm here for it.
Now, OneTake, I got a question.
Okay.
What if Black Adam gets the helmet?
See, then we looking at a whole problem for the whole DC universe.
Oh snap!
It's gonna be. But here's the thing, though. It's gonna be so conflicting because you're gonna have Naboo trying to control Black Adam. But if he's unable to, you have Black Adam taking Naboo's power alongside his. The movie ends then. Like the movie ends then.
It's over.
Already. Damn, I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Already. Yeah,
man.
Already. That's what's up. And just real quick, if this is on YouTube, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but Death Battle, I've been subscribed to this channel for years. They actually have a 20-minute fight between Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate. I already know who won because I've seen it before, but it has like 5.3 million views. And they're pretty accurate with the way they break down their characters. So if anybody wants to just geek out and have some fun on top of that, you can. Oh, hold on. With the super chat. With the super chat.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, I'll tell you.
Herbert Harris, $20.
Yeah.
Static Shock, not sure. Dr. Fate, it looks good. By the way, a token of my appreciation. Get that get that CPU. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You can have a supercomputer in a minute.
Yeah. I'm gonna be able to get this in about a month. Really, I was thinking about 3 or 4 months in line, but y'all been having maybe 30, 45 days from now. So things are good so far.